Good morning, students. I am Tushar Warde, TGT English from Kendriya Vidyalaya Nasik Road Camp, and today in this session we will focus on the key points of lesson number 3, part first, his first flight. So before that, we will just talk about some important factors related with this lesson. The first thing is that students, now in class 10, you are expected, after reading a particular lesson or a text, you are expected to come up with your own ideas and views, whatever you have gained from the particular given text. So what knowledge you have gained. So after reading that, you are expected, because the story teaches us so many things. It's a really good moral story. So after reading it, you will just express your own views, that what you have learned. Then this lesson enables students, means you to express their personal views, means what you feel personally. And this story inculcates the moral values of knowing your potentials, being confident and courageous. This story, his first flight, is all about knowing your potentials, how to be confident, why it is required to be confident, and how to be courageous, and why it is important. First of all, I feel that the word potential is closely related with this story. This word potential means most of the time we have some qualities, some capacities in our personality. Some are visible, concrete, that we apply, use in our day-to-day life, and unfortunately, most of the qualities are inherent in our personality. Those never come outside, and we never use them in our life. So this is the tragedy of each and every one of us. Students, every human being is same. Generally, whenever we talk about equality, we think that every human being is same. But only few and handful of the people, they are famous personalities, celebrities, great people. Why? They are also like us, but they get success in identifying their hidden qualities. That certain inherent capacities are there in my personality, and they realize it and start using it, and using it only they become famous and great. So that's why potentials, always try what type of positive things are hidden in your personality. So this story talks about that. Second thing, being confident. Most of the time we have the qualities, abilities, capacities to do something, but due to lack of confidence we hesitate to perform it, and if we don't perform it, we cannot achieve it. So that's why being confident is also too much important. Then being courageous. So for performing anything, you require courage also. Okay, you don't fear about the outcomes and results. If you always keep thinking that what will be the result, what will be the outcome, if I do this, then I will have to face certain consequences or results that will be dangerous for me, then you cannot do anything in your life. If you want to achieve something, you have to take properly positive risks. So this story talks about that. So to students, his first flight, this story is all about confident, courageous behavior and knowing your potentials. Now, this is the story of a seagull. Seagull means a kind of bird which live nearby the seaside. That is called as seagull. So this seagull has a small family, 2 brothers, sister, and mother and father. Actually, seagull's brothers are younger than him, having shorter wings. But before him, they started flying. And still in his family, this seagull is the only bird who cannot fly. And that's why rest of the family members, they try to first of all motivate him. Then he doesn't listen. Then they start taunting him, scolding him, that anyhow he should start flying. So one day what happens, that the family goes to the other plateau and he lives all alone there without food, and he keeps watching his family member, those who are enjoying food and everything, and they are flying also, and he is unable to fly. From there, family members try to motivate him, taunt him, that scold him that he will start flying, but he could not. He was not confident, that's why it happens. His parents, brothers and sisters motivated, scolded and tempted to take his first flight, but he couldn't gather all courage of it. His family left him alone for 24 hours and he didn't have anything to eat. Now he was hungry. He was so hungry, no family member was paying attention to him. Now except his mother. Only mother was observing him. He begged for food to her. The mother picked up a fish and flew towards him. The scene of food maddened him. Why? Because he was too much hungry. So that's why whenever he saw that my mother holding fish flying towards me, he got mad with that scene. And he also physically did some activities. And in that, unknowingly, he dived, screamed, and his wings opened up automatically. He flapped his wings, and in this way, he took his first flight. He also could not know that he started flying. He was joined his family. He continued flying, and he was joined in his flying with his family. His family praised him for his first flight and offered a scrap of dogfish to him. Actually, students, bird and flying, these two things are inseparable. Flying is too much natural for birds, but still in this story you will find that seagull is unable to fly. It means that there is a problem with his mentality, with his thoughts. In the same way, if we relate this story, this example with our own life, most of the time, so many things are there. Those are natural things for us. But due to our lack of confidence, pessimism means not having hopeful thoughts, we avoid doing those things. We don't show courage of doing those things. Though things are natural for us, naturally, easily we can do that. But due to such a lack of confidence, faith in ourselves and courage, we avoid it. And that's why we can't be a successful person in our life. So through this story, we learn that try to identify your own hidden capacities, potentials, and putting all efforts, be confident and courageous and achieve your targets. I hope students, definitely you must have read this lesson. You will keep reading this lesson, observe this video, and soon I will post some questions related with this text. If any doubt, you can contact me. Thank you.